I'm going to go ahead and cut this batch of Little Black Dress. This is for that forum that I'm on, the soaping challenge. We all use the same recipe, but we were allowed to add whatever additives we wanted or milk just to make variations to see how different each of our batches turned out. And we could either do a vegetable or a tallow batch or lard or whatever, and or you could do both. And so I did one of the my Arrogant Bastard soap was the lard soap, or it was tallow actually, and then this is going to be my vegetable. I made it with palm oil, and we all use the same percentages, but then all the additives we could use were different. So anyway, and I made the little embeds out of hot process. And I did gel this one. I didn't add any color to the base. All I did was split the base in half and add part titanium dioxide and left the other part natural, just so it would have a translucent and opaque quality underneath. So let me see. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday so far. I wonder what that action is. This is Rustic Essentials Little Black Dress. It's a strong perfume scent, I guess you would say. That is what the inside looks like. So, I think I'm going to use my wire cutter to cut the bars up. Let me go get it. When I move, I think I'm going to have a designated spot for my wire cutter, so I don't have to be dragging it around. Sometimes I'm always worried I'm going to drop it. Okay. Let me trim off the end. I'm going to go ahead and trim off the end now, just to clean up that edge. And then use my trusty cornering tool. Hope you can see that. I will say that I love using this shape mold. I think I get a lot of options as far as the things that I can do with it decoratively. You know, it's just ended up being, I need to build me some actual molds in that size. But here's the little dress with the hearts. I did forget to put some glitter on them, but I can actually do that later. And that one has some nice little swirls in there. But that's number one. Guess I'm just going to go ahead and cut all the pieces first, but I just wanted to see what one would look like if I use the wire cutter to actually, you know, do the whole thing. I'll come back in with the wire cutter and trim off the end. I made my gingerbread boy and all that with this type of a mold. See the little cookie cutter I got like off of eBay or whatever, and it was really huge. I'm serious. I mean, I was like, what? I can't use this. And so I just used my wire cutters and I trimmed it off and I made it smaller. Well, then I had made a batch last year with it and it was still kind of big. I didn't use this type of, I used a regular log mold, and it just, I tried to put them in vertically. It just didn't look right. And so doing it this way, at least you have an opportunity to at least get a whole dress showing in one of the pictures. I mean, not pictures, one of the actual bars. But, and then I just have like a little piece here left for, you know, little sample piece is my piece. And so I cut the little cookie cutter down and glued it together with E6000. If you guys don't have that type of glue in your house, you should get some. I'm serious. I used some little clamps and I trimmed the metal with it, and I glued it with that E6000, and it's not coming apart. That glue will glue anything. It doesn't glue it right away. You have to clamp it, but still, I mean, it's something that's good to keep around the house just for gluing stuff. It's kind of like gooey, but it really is a good glue. It's also what I use to glue my labels onto my little faux wax seals onto my candle glass. It works really well on non-porous material. So it helped me make that little cookie cutter go from being, it was like this big. That's ridiculous. So I just cut it down and bent the skirt to where, you know, it looked like a little skirt again. And then glued it and clamped it. This is kind of a goofy looking bar anyway with the little dress on there, but it's because it goes with that fragrance. That's, I mean, since it's actually named Little Black Dress. Okay, well, I already, you know, showed you guys the cutting of them, and they're all going to look the same, basically, all different shapes and the way they turn out on there. But it's okay, and like I said, this is for my challenge that I'm on that forum, and I have some seepage with this fragrance oil, but sometimes they do that. Well, anyway, I hope you have a great week this next week, and take care. Oh yeah, if I get around to it, if I decide to go ahead and cut my cherry blossom, If I feel that it's firm enough, because I didn't gel it, I will make another video to show cutting it. I'm scared.